Доброго здоров'я, друзі! Це у нас уже 7-ма частина проходження Dragon Age це Veilguard. Тому всім гарного перегляду. Також нагадую, щоб ви підписувались на канал та ставили лайки. Ну і зараз ми розпочинаємо проходження. Хвилинку. Так. Погнали. Ми закінчили на тому, що ми там багато їх воспоминань Сласа проглянули і їх обговорили з командою. Так, хвилинку. Тоді зараз перевіримо. У нас тут нема нічого, поки нема. Давайте. Журнал. Давайте це, до речі, тут якийсь цікавий квест, я так розумію, він на окремій локації тут. Так, я щось не бачу. Блін, ну в мене чомусь знову збереглися налаштування саме, ну, по блоку FPS.
They were here, but it's been a while. Fire's cold, tracks are mostly gone. So where'd they go?
Supplies are still here and untouched, so you'd think they'd be close.
In the ruins. I mean, probably, but something feels... Rook? Let's be careful. Very, very careful.
Окей.
Right.
Ну, все не може так бути просто. Так, давайте зараз влог зроблю швиденько. Я щось не розумію, він чомусь в мене спадає. Так поприємніша гра просто йде з блоком. Що тут написали? Нічого немає. Вже ще нема. Ну, погнали. А, це в нас тут був бій, я пам'ятаю, перший раз з цим. Ну, хріном великим, коротше, кажучи. Так, ресурсики. Чуть не пропустив.
That looks a lot like the fade tears we saw when Solus was doing his ritual.
But we can walk through these.
Погнали.
Is that safe?
Та нормально все.
Way across, so I hope so.
Та все окей. У нас тут всі статуї, блін. Так.
The why is a little less important than taking care of this quickly.
Right.
You okay, Belle?
I don't know.
А то я вже здох? Погнали. Блін, не то. Так. Ну і погнав. Ага. Та тобі кранти, демон.
Okay, the veil jumpers definitely came through here. Yanarl, Haniel, Melora. Oh, pretty recently too. But there's something else, a little older and weirdly familiar. Where do I know that from?
Потрібно це колись вставити.
We'll have to cross here. Just,
Та
you know,
треба.
don't look down. It's, well, a long way to the ground.
Не обов'язковий шлях, але чому б не забрати все, що тут є. А, тимся було... Ладно, я думав, що можна нормально пригнути, а... Так, все. Ого, перший раз такого бачу мого. Ой-ой. Ага. Все, погнали далі. Погнали, блін, називається. Оу.
More demons! And there's a big one with them!
This one will be a little trickier. Got us a raid.
Finish them all! Something's wrong with that rage.
Погнали.
More agitated than usual. Take it down and worry about the why after.
Так. Можна було б... Так, погнали. Його місити, блін. Ага, я не можу використати чомусь. Погнали тебе далі добувати. Додохнув він. Ну, ладно, не додох. Добили.
That rage demon. It's smelled like tin. Like the aftermath of powerful magic.
So what does that mean?
It means we hurry.
Погнали, тільки зараз огляну територію. По всякі приколи, можливо. Ось, є. Ресурси додаткові. Тепер я цілком повністю, напевно, перейшов на цей, як там, на ручку.
Sure, here we go.
У нас там десь сундучок був. Ось з цієї сторони. А не читай більше, я не хочу зібрати ресурси.
That was Melora's. Is Melora's, I mean.
So why would a demon have it? And where's Melora?
I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't. I can't.
Ленку, чайочек.
Think of any explanation that makes this a good thing.
Then we keep looking for answers.
Yeah. Right.
Так, хвилинку. Так.
I think we're getting close.
How sure are you?
As sure as I can be. That's all I've got.
You trust your gut. We'll watch your back.
Right. Of course. Thanks.
Wait.
Опа, це вони? І чому всі з камери?
Ballora, you okay?
We have to stop it. Get them down.
Boris Shivan? I can't believe it. It's really you.
Ти хто?
I'd hoped you might come, but I didn't let myself believe it.
Syrian.
Laura,
Це
are
брат?
you all right?
You're dead.
No. No, nothing could be further from the truth. He delivered me, as he will deliver us all.
He? Who's he? Who are you talking about, Syrian? Who saved you?
Та ні червоні очі.
I did.
So who are you exactly?
One who sought this form to speak with you all, who cannot yet manifest. Soon enough, though, with Syrian's aid. I am a Norris. They call me...
A forgotten one.
Yes, well done. Forgotten, but not gone. The 6th and the 7th roam free, and the way stands clear. And I will guide our people to ascension, as the others have found, as these two will soon find.
Яким це чином буде?
The demons. They were the veil jumpers.
How could you do something like that to your own people?
You wanted to save our people. How does this do that?
I mean, they wouldn't...
Alas, a regrettable possibility, if the ritual is done wrong.
You told me it would give them strength, purity. You never said it could kill them.
I had assumed you could handle such a trifling task, Syrian. Perhaps I chose my herald poorly. If you lack the conviction to see your people ascend...
Why, Syrian? Why do this? Why him?
Because only he offers the truth and is willing to help our people. That's all I've ever wanted. All we've ever wanted.
No. Not like this. Never like this. Why couldn't you stay a memory?
Come now, Syrian. We will leave your sister to her contemplation, as well as other things.
We have to get them out.
Good idea, but how?
Working on it.
Тут ти приключився, блін.
Okay, I've got it. I think. If we break the artifacts on the edges, the energy flow should stop.
Sure.
It's working! One more to go!
More demons incoming. We can handle a few more.
Hurry! They don't have much longer!
Так, є.
Cut. Through that.
He should be the last teammate. Hang in there, Yanaro.
Добиваємо цього. Тріна. Все, ладно, б'є спочатку.
I'm good to go.
О боже. Я ще добив.
Let's get Hamiel and Yanaro back to camp.
Shouldn't we go after Syrian?
He's gone. Come on, let's signal the others.
Так. І що я не можу використати його зараз? Не бій зараз.
Ready to signal the others?
Щас.
Not quite yet.
Okay, let me know as soon as you are.
Ще раз гляну територію. Бистрому. Добре.
Ready to signal the others?
Yeah? Let's let them know where we are.
Okay, I'll give them the signal. Yanaro's still breathing, same as Hamiel, because of you. So Syrian's alive. Damn. And working with the Forgotten One? You sure it was him? I wish I wasn't. But it was him. Or close enough. Raising demons? Killing veil jumpers? How could he... My brother.
What was that mask he was wearing? It started glowing.
Bronze?
kind of ugly?
Yes, exactly.
An even respond mask. Damn.
We found a few of them around Arlethan, but they were broken, or at least dormant. But with all the raw magic the gods brought back into the world, guessing that's changed things.
The mask would link to one of the gods, or a sufficiently powerful mage. Let you feel whatever they felt, mostly used to control their servants.
So Syrian's being controlled? That isn't him?
Servant, not slave. It can't control your thoughts. You just feel what they feel. For some people, that's enough.
So what should we do now?
We can't let him keep doing this. Not to our people.
We need to stop him. No matter what.
I know, Strife, but I can get through to him. I know I can.
And if you can't,
Right. Let's go.
Є щось тут ще? Нема. Як це мені далися ресурси, якщо я нічого не підбирав?
We're not alone.
Боже ж, як же ж попасти по ним важко. Так. Цікаво, тут немає більше. А, ні, ось є ресурси, а там щось теж є. Можна запригнути. Добре. І потрібен вогник.
About to have a problem. We'll see who ends this.
Ще якась рада йде.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
Well, that's done.
Watch your head.
Look left. Let's end this. That goes. Made it through. Got us in a distance.
Звісно, нічого не видно майже, але нічого. Добили їх.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Так, окей.
Last candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
Я не пам'ятаю, чи це він там стояв чи ні, ну ладно.
Greetings, Rook.
Погнали.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Дуже жде
I
він цього
thought we'd
всього.
start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems pointless. No one here is expecting company. Are they?
Let's continue.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead.
Антхат.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
Без питань? Давай.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it. This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here? Examining the graves?
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. You remarked earlier that keeping this place in order seems pointless, but there's meaning in how we tend the necropolis.
Just seems like a lot of ceremony.
The ceremony can be the point. The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Тому що це щось внепланове був шепот. Щось він повинен був означати, типу, щось погане.
Ah, look here.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
Ну так іди быстріше ж вже.
Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
І знову тут.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
І що далі?
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Що ж ти по демону?
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our hearts.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Ну, давай. За них полоком.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I try not to think much about the big end.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough.
Він вже чек нам
There
приготував.
are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
Поки що. Типу, вона думає, що я в бою, але я не в бою. Так, чайочек, хвилинку. Ну, потом лут. Здесь є. Так. Що це я? Це сюди зайшов. Так. Треба навіть і цей піти. Прокачати. Ну, тобто цей. І квести пройти, я мається на увазі. Так. Бачу, у нас тут є швидке переміщення десь неподалік. Треба його відкрити. Що? О. Ну, а що таке? Можна зробити телепорт, типу.
What do we have here? Huh. There's writing on these bells.
Щось нам дасть? Цікаво, що?
Let's try this again.
Well, anyway, I'd heard of archdemons before, but never one like that.
Honestly, with everything I've
Треба
heard
за ним
about
слідкувати
Gillian,
просто, де і все.
I'm glad it wasn't worse. In the
Понял.
legends about her, she's nice. She created the Hala. She guides us to our destination. But if you read between the lines, it's, well, creepy.
Oh, good.
Ага. Погнали сюди.
That opened up something.
Я тільки б зрозуміти, що. А можливо там цей прохід. Ну так, цей. Цікаво, скільки в мене буде зараз навики. Кинути наш. Ладно. Ну, здрасте. Уже свої є друзі.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
Не, да. Це добре.
I don't understand why the wizard god sent us to this pit.
There was power for the change, according to that necromancer.
I don't
Watch out.
Так, ти можеш... Ладно. Улетів, блін. Так, хватить. Окей.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
They settle in fast, like roaches.
What do we have here?
Ти щось побачила, а я не побачив, я не розумію. Ага, це скорочений шлях був би сюди. Погнали.
I don't think we can do that right now.
А що ми могли б зробити? Що можна активувати тут додатково? Угу. Не падай.
There we go.
Відчуття, що ми його нікуди не донесемо.
That thing you said about Gillenane, it jogged a memory. A warden claimed he found his way under a mountain. Saw a pool that merged creatures into new, terrible forms.
Right, that matches some of the legends. They say she healed people in those pools.
That warden, his story, it could have been demons or just nightmares of a bad time. Now I wonder.
Well, we haven't found one yet, so let's hope we never do.
Куди? Ага.
Sorry, but we can't do that right now.
Я ще не можу швидко сюди пробігти, якщо використовувати вогник. Як мені тоді запалити цей штуку? До речі, тут є якась вода, здається. Угу.
There's a haunting.
So that's what it would be like if Fred went wrong.
Emmerich wouldn't be a fan.
I think this wisp wants something.
Ага, ось сюди я пішов.
Let's try this again.
Так, я не поняв. Що вони спрацювали? Що тут більше не було ніяких інших цих.
I think this wisp wants something.
Ага, ось.
For us? Thanks.
Дякую. Дякую, дякую. Я собі тут показник. Кращий варіант би отримати, можливо, навіть на нього перейти. Ну, не саме на цей щит. Ресурси, да? Так.
More Venatori. And they're summoning a demon this time. Watch out!
Takes credit there.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them. Myrna and Veilguard will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
А що ж таке? Набоїв зараз уже нема. Так.
Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved been renewed?
Greetings.
Ось є. Так.
Prepare for the hunt.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
Здорово, да. Здорово. Вы
There
не
are no
виделись.
further signs of the
Как дела?
However, we may wish to send some back.
There is much to be done. We shall meet again.
Так. Так. Да, отлично, что все нормально.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Now you see, Dweller, the gods hunger to reclaim this place. Their minions scavenge what the wolf left behind. They turn his regrets to weapons and blight all.
Короче, как получается все.
If the Evanurus take the crossroads, darkness will fall.
Spell it out for me. Exactly what happens if the gods reclaim the crossroads?
Отлично.
The fade flows through these ancient ways. Spirits and demons, dreams and magic. Now, imagine all blighted.
Like I needed another reason to stop them.
Карта? Название карты я не знаю, даже какое может быть название. Там же что угодно можно придумать.
You believe the gods could blight the whole crossroads, don't you?
You bring hope. Revenants die, yet blight persists, Dweller. Finish what you have begun.
Аккумулятор лопат? Не понял. Лопаты? Или что они? Правда я понимаю эти твои эти снежинки, которые ты ставила в слово?
Company, get ready.
Ну, я типа таких симуляторов не знаю, может, ну, типа... Тут, да, я, блин, ничего не угадал, просто типа... Тут... Где букву ставить несложно прям.
So the legends about Gillenane, creating the Hala, healing pools, they were true, but twisted. Wonder if that's true with Elgranon too. I really hope not.
Why is that?
Well,
Stop,
they
stop,
say
stop.
he can move the sun and the moon, which seems bad
And another
for a lot of
Fenrir
reasons.
Well, great. Well, powerful people claim a lot of tricks they can't pull. Here's hoping he's one of them.
I hope you're right.
И что на этой карте нужно делать? Ну, типа, для чего она заточена?
That Fade Tear is spewing blight. That must be how the gods are sending blight into the crossroads.
Ну, типа, да. Ну, кстати говоря, ты, я думаю, что видел, что я на шорс стримы делал, но, типа, какой-то результат был небольшой. Ну, не на всех стримах далеко. Как-то так, я не знаю. Ну, хотелось бы, да, конечно же, чтобы был какой-то прогресс в просмотрах. У меня в основном на шорсах идет прирост подписчиков и, конечно же, просмотров.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Тут. Ну да. Не это. Не отчаиваться. С первого раза все равно не получится никогда. Я знаю. Там. Ну, шорсы залетают, бывает там, ну, до 10к у меня было, кажется, плюс-минус там 7 или 8, не помню. Вот так. Да.
tendril gone. Oh, don't let it get on you. That's not growing back. Another tendril destroyed.
Зараз соберемо свою групу. Так, зараз перед запеклим боєм чайочок.
Lot of bone.
These roots may be unbound, dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Да. Дякую, що. На цій сущності немає. Так. Не то. Ну, в принципі, до речі, мене. Окей. 40-й рівень сюди треба. Ого. А що з подобуванням є? В каком смысле по 9 часов стримы? Ну, типа обычно. Некоторые ж делают стримы по 9 часов. Бывает побольше. Ну, просто, ну, если есть время поиграть, то если что-то затягивает, то могу 9-часовой стрим сделать. Проблем в этом вообще никакого. Какой нет вообще проблемы. Это зависит от того, сколько у меня есть время и сколько мне интересно играть. То, что, типа, я стримлю. И если есть с кем играть. Потому что это тоже такой фактор, который может заставить играть целый день.
Something about a spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods.
And now he steals others' dreams. So Emmerich says. I've heard the veil jumpers call him the return.
One less spirit stirring up trouble.
He's released. Maybe now he'll get... At the sleep he longed for.
Я, здається. Рекламу ты имеешь в виду, типа, эти, ссылки на всплывающие на свои видео, ты имеешь в виду это, типа, чтобы люди переходили на другие твои видосы? А, понял.
We got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work. This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
Ну, понял, ну, прикольно, что свой телеграм-канал есть.
Prepare well.
Так, тут ми все скупили, що ми могли. Я не розумію, що мені потрібно з приводу перехрестя. Ну, не только у тебя проблемы, наверное. Там же ж типа с ютубом у вас проблемы. Так. Нет, нет. Я с Украины. Нет, я в Украине. А. Не, я с Украины.
Well met, Rook. How did you get here? I did tell you I had my ways through Alluvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Alluvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment.
Да.
Questions
Я
about
знаю.
Solus and Mathal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mathal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mathal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mathal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages
Давай
later
удачи.
to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Пока, давай.
So, if Mathal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mathal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
So, you're the next host of Mathal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mathal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you then?
I once feared Mathal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mathal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
How can you carry Mathal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mathal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mathal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal? I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Давай.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dothaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Algernon and Ghilanane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Algernon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other.
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dread Wolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Так. Погнали. З частинкою металу розмовляти чи битися.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Не встиг почитати, що ти написала. Тут чайок. Хвилинку. Так.
That has to be her.
We talking or fighting?
Guess we'll find out.
You are Rook.
I have seen you and your companions. We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the dread Wolf's Crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
Morrigan was right. Talking to you is a waste of time.
You listen to the human and the cowardly echo she carries. Pathetic. You desire the essence of a god and think you deserve it. Then take it if you can!
Ну що ж, окей.
Everyone get ready.
Here we go.
45 рівень, серйозно? А я не понял, як це так. Куди ти, блін? Та боже ж ти. Блін, так. Боже. І що далі буде? Ой. Ай. Ой. Все, зробили. Окей, окей, окей.
Beat the odds there.
Що далі? Добили ми її. Вже пропало, понял. Окей.
It's ours. The essence of a god. It burns just being near it. But this is the power we need to finish this.
Great. So what do we do with it?
I think the moment is coming. When we can turn the tide, we'll know.
Якась крута винагорода буде нам? Цікаво. Але. Дай мені знайти ось цю частину. Де цей поборник, блін? Ось. Окей. Зараз тоді я маяк за це є. А потім потрібно прокачати, можливо, навіть когось або щось. Так, у нас тут є діалог.
With all my regards, oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emric.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mournwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mournwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive, perhaps only shivers in the void.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine, completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there, questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
If you need me to keep an eye out, just ask.
It's a perfectly safe ceremony by the graves.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see. Until later.
Так, я щось хотів. Спробую, напевно, навіть взяти. Що в мене по некромантії? Підсі, цей по некромантії. Вона. Вона ж була десь. По супротиву до некрозу, здається. А ось вона. Некромантія, да. Так. Можливо, заглянути до себе, подивитися, що там можна змінити у нас з приводу зовнішності. Вроді прикольно виглядає. Таке собі. Більше це подобається. Так. Берегти. Окей. Окей. Так, зараз ми йдемо вбивати скверну, да? І це так. А, ну да, це я згадав, я зупинився на цьому, те, що я його не знищував. Дуже високий рівень був тоді. Боже, ти своїм гівном розкидаєшся. Заповзає, блін. А тобі, блін, хрін. І що, я похилитись не можу? Все.
Every one of these gets us a little further.
Okay. Shock. Gratoabra.
Що це означає? Мінус 75? Два мінуси чи що? Право. Тепер ми можемо піти туди. Перехрестя.
Wait. The lyrium daggers. vibrating like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fenharel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
The dagger must amplify these echoes, letting Solus spy on his rivals.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
Так, окей. Давайте туди повернемось.
Corruption seeps in.
Another revenant?
The Evanurus gnaw the roots. Their teeth, his regrets. Destroy what rises.
Так, зараз відмічу завдання. Ну що ж, погнали. Якісь
That explains the bones. Revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
окей. Блін, офігенно. Здорово. Снова. Да, я не заметил, кстати. Ну, это хорошо, я рад, что плюс 1 подписчик. Спасибо за информацию.
It's gone. And the Fade tattoo. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. Another Fade tag closed, another Revenant destroyed, and another essence gained. That makes 3 essences. We should start looking for somewhere to use them.
Так, навыки. Так, окей.
This'll open the way.
Прикольно. Виглядає, по крайней мере. З цієї сторони є ще? Тому що я буду носити реально легкі атаки швидко, а вони будуть сильними атаками рахуватися. Це прикольно. Так, я хочу на маяк зачарувати зброю. І, здається, там не тільки зброю можна зачарувати. Я ж вибрав ще там і амулет. Немає з ким поговорити, окей. А, ні, не амулет, а цей. Шолом. Шолом зачарувати. Там, здається, є на... щоб швидше перезаряджалися ці. Так. Окей. Странно, мне показывает пока что один зритель. Ну, может, так потупливает этот информация. Так, это зачаровать. Они требящие. Что? Я выбрал. Не понял. Не-не-не. Да, 92, только что же был 91. Ну, прикольно, прикольно, что люди подтягиваются. Окей. Да, так, якось. Так. Зараз знову нам перехрестя погнали. Зараз хвилинку. Так. Ну що тут у нас скривається з цим проходом?
That must be why the revenants were raised, to keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there. Light up ahead. That's a lot of blight. You can feel it down there. Ready? Wouldn't miss it. Eyes up, weapons ready.
Як ви оказався раніше, ніж я. Цікаво. Що, знову бос? Ну, арена велика. Дракон.
There, he's been feeding on the blight.
10-й уровень, серйозно? А можна було, типу... А, блін. Окей. Давай, ну, или меня. Зараз по броню, ага. Ну прикольно, що. Як це я не зміг? Він забагався чи що? Куда? Прикольно, що я один стався. Ага, прикольно. Ого. Давай, давай, удачи. Заходи. Давай, пока. Ха, было бы прикольно, да. Куди ти цілишся? Я вижив, блін. Що вони відновили? Ай. Блін, офігенно. Пішов ти. Офігенно. Потратити не буду. Оце потрачу. Блін, куди ти втік? Боже. Зараз доб'ємо так. Так. Не. Привет. Да, и пока. Ну ладно. Ура.
Corruption staunched. The Avenura ceased their gnawing. The crossroads heals. A sanctum renewed, dweller, as is needed.
Отлично, прям. Винагороду дайте мені, будь ласка.
A dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
And we put down another blighted dragon. Chakra to Ebra.
Let's go.
Хочу взяти пилку. Это нагорода прикольно. За цей. Ладно, я. Ось таке.
They interrupt, as predicted, as expected, as hoped.
What was that?
Learn, adapt, triumph.
Цікаво.
The deeper currents.
Ну все, ми відкрили це, що тут можна, да? Ой, відкрити.
And I can pick up the letters to Magister Tilani. Oh, hello, Rook. There's a lot of your people passing through the crossroads now. They're mostly in the marketplace on that island with the streets. I think there's even a trader there. I should take these messages. You know, someone's got to keep your network talking, right?
І зараз ми туди повернемося.
The voices again.
Untold years asleep, only to see our sanctums defiled. Even Arlathan is trampled by cast-offs and mortals. We must secure the Alluvians.
We shall. The Ontom are uneasy in the crossroads, but they know their duty.
If they fail, give the best preserve to me for improvement.
Dead on, Tom. We're already on it.
Дякую за підписку. Сказати welcome на канал. Так. Що по торговцям? У нас тут, нам сказали, що є торговці якісь. Ось тут вони, напевно ж. Так. Ты что-то делаешь? Чтобы эти зрители, ну то есть подписки ко мне прибывали и прибывали.
Isn't it? What a wonder this place is. These supplies should help out the Antivan crows, and they'll be there in a wink thanks to those elven mirrors.
Mm-hmm. Ну та тут ще буде торговець. Де він? Ось до він. Це? Ага. Так, ну погнали далі. Мапа ж. Світ.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
Ну, погнали. Знаходити ці відповіді. Знову ці. А чого нас не зустрічають?
Nice to meet someone named Stalgard. He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
Так.
So you don't actually know who or what this Stalgard is?
A new friend, I hope.
Куди нас? Де мене приведе? Так. Ага. До скриньки. Прикольно, але мені здається, що в мене мод прикольніше стоїть зараз.
We're supposed to meet Stalgard here.
Ой, відкринулися двері. А, подумав, ти не зміг би? Бо там цілий народ. Гном.
Stalgard?
Yes.
Ти не розговорчий, я бачу.
Lace Harding of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? A Tevinter mage.
So you've heard of us?
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Someone did their reading?
We are not as blind as Orzama wishes. We know enough.
I'm looking for someone touched by the ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, she has been waiting for you. Follow and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark, the creatures there even more so. You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if you can see the girl from your here we carry.
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
Я сейчас чуть не застрял.
What do you mean you're like the Darkspawn?
Kal Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago. When the Darkspawn
Wardens will be welcome here.
We lost
once
many.
the outpost is reestablished.
Some by their own
Trading outpost.
and some found another way.
Do you intend to use it for trading?
Bagalza Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say.
Що далі? Порожні темряви, так, я бачу. Зараз розберемось.
This goes on forever, doesn't it? People get lost in the catacombs.
Not far now. Blight. It grows too quickly these days, and it feels different.
You can feel the blight?
Many from Kalsharok can, somewhat. Long story. The corruption here has its root elsewhere. Destroy it, and this growth will become vulnerable.
Нема
The source of the
питання.
blight growths? We can do that.
I will stay on guard here.
Right.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that. I'm on it.
Тут нічого не цікавого нема у нас. Ні, нема. Так, а там є.
This way.
Я теж так думаю. Погнали туди. Розкидав, блін, всіх. Хе. Як лохів. Прикольно. Прям ціла кузня тут. Погнали.
Hate to say it, but it feels like we're being watched.
Офігенно просто тут. Опа, чуть не упав. Ай, блін.
I hate fighting darkspawn, and they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
Так. Далі. Так, там хтось пробіг.
Wait, did anyone else see that? I thought I saw someone.
Someone down here?
Maybe it was just a shadow.
About to have a problem.
That's root for ya.
Я теж бачу, що там десь пробіг. Якби, так.
Leave it to me.
Так, сундучок, сундучок. І до мене. О. Дивуся, що не на пробіл прыжок, а на F. Тож тут так атмосферно. Прикольно. Тут закрито прям точно. О, там нас чекають. Ага. Ага.
Let's destroy this blight and get out of here.
Живі, да, живі. Все окей. Так.
Light's cleared out. Think we can get through the door now? Let's go check with Stalguard.
Погнали, поговоримо. Міг би, до речі, допомогти не стояти просто без діла. Що, ти радий? Ще речірок тобі запущу, раз ти такий безрукий.
You did good work. The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come. Mind yourself and show respect when you enter the sanctum.
Yes, of course. But who are we meeting?
I will let her speak for herself, but we of Kal Sharok revere her deep for being one with the storm. They say she was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
The blight didn't make it past the doors, or couldn't. Interesting.
This person I'm going to see. I think she's keeping the blight away somehow. The song. Do you hear it? Coming from all around us.
Is it delirium? I've never heard it this clearly.
It feels like it's echoing through my entire being. Like I'm part of the melody, and it's calling me home. I would love to look around more. Do you think Stelgard would mind?
I think he'd be fine with it.
Вже дуже на арену якусь. До речі, розкиднані тут і хіли. Що буде і ось для ульти теж буст. Ми що з кимось повинні битись потім? І що?
But I don't see anyone.
There. She's waiting.
Де вона є?
Thank you for leading her here, Stalgard. They call me the Oracle.
That's incredible.
Yes, she is.
I know you. Don't I?
Once I was Volta, as you were Lace, then Scout, and now something else.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within and remember. Remember when the earth was alive and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatuno. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatunal? What happened to the Titans?
О,
Something else here. It's found you.
і хто такий, блін?
I didn't do anything. Deep Stalker, that construct probably riled up the wildlife. What's the teeth?
Well, it doesn't like you.
Why does everyone think this is my fault? Got him good, Rook.
Отлично.
Made it through.
Так, давайте вивчимо якийсь навик. Так. Я не бачу. О. Мені здається, це буде дуже хороший буст, тому що в мене всі зараз атаки будуть сильними. Що, якісь іспитання чи що було?
Everyone alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Me? But why?
Your new magic, it could be seen as a threat.
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers. And beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding?
Ugh. It's all right. I'm all right. Sorry. We're done. Let's just get out of here. Oh, hey.
You look like you could use someone to talk to.
I'm that obvious?
Well, you're being uncharacteristically quiet.
I try to be cheerful. It helps me, and I think it makes other people feel better. But since we saw the Oracle, I don't know.
You're allowed to feel off balance. That experience with the Oracle was intense.
But I got nothing out of her except vague hints and even more vague warnings. This was supposed to be a good thing.
One small hurdle doesn't erase what's good about this.
I just wish I knew what to do.
No matter what, we'll make sure you're safe.
How?
We watch out for you and prepare for a fight.
You think it'll be a fight?
When is it not?
Maybe there's nothing to do now, but wait and see. I'm grateful for all your encouragement. This would be so much harder without your support.
Anytime, Harding. Anytime.
Harding left the Oracle's sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving, determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
Страшно. Так. Є рассвет? Серьезно?
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh.
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gilanane's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
You are, but you don't have to do this alone.
I don't need help.
But we need you, all right? We cannot beat the gods without a dragon slayer.
Wait, look at that.
Ropes.
Kunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Some she was never supposed to be. Shakratoa, bruh. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Kunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I'm not even... I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
Tosh, I know what you're going through right now. Sometimes stuff gets, I don't know, all twisted up. You get angry because it's easier than facing what's really there. Because what's really there feels too big. You are not blighted or ugly or wrong. If you feel like you are, it's only because there's something you need to face.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Oh, Tosh.
The Shadow Dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
What do you want to be? Your mother brought you to Ravine for a better life.
I know.
So live it. Be who you are. Don't tie yourself down for someone else's fear.
I want to be... No. I am Ravani. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, she was never really me.
Who is the real Tosh?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
Ого. Прям настільки добре, я ще не бачу такого. Є якісь додаткові діалоги, да. Старші. Погнали.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I want her to know you're good to work with.
Sure.
Ну, я думаю, що це не сильно довге завдання буде, можна і, в принципі, його пройти. Погнали. Чого б і ні.
You're late. And you brought a guest.
I hope I'm not putting you out.
No, this is Tasha's home as much as mine, even if she does not visit very often.
don't smell the Iskop. We always have Iskop on Tuesdays.
I am not yet finished with my studies. I thought you would help me tonight.
And by help, you mean do it all. You haven't even chopped the melons.
You swing axes all day. Do you lack the strength to chop a few melons? The runes on the tablet are written in the old Kunari tongue, but they are incomplete.
So they never finished it?
No. It is clearly finished, but parts of letters have been hidden somehow, rendering the tablet unreadable.
What if it's got some kind of secret code, so that only the right people can read it?
That is unlikely. I have studied the first expedition for decades. I have never seen the writing encoded.
What do you mean, the first expedition?
Your history teaches that Kunari landed on Thedas 300 years ago, in the Steel Age. This is true, but incomplete. Almost 1,000 years earlier, the first expedition came only to vanish. They were Kunari who predated the Qun itself. That is what I study.
Here, food's ready.
Швидко ти.
This is not Iskop.
Wasn't feeling like Iskop. We're in Ravane. Might as well eat like it.
I see.
The new bookshelf should be here next week. Got him for you with some of the gold from the dragon.
You need not trouble yourself. My studies are clearly of little importance.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming.
She used she. You haven't told her yet.
I was going to. Then we got here and she was like that.
You'll do it when you're ready.
Maybe you could tell her?
Well, if that's what you want.
Nah, she'd kill you. I'll tell her. She deserves to know.
This isn't about her. You do what's right for you.
Thanks.
От і все, виконали завдання. Швиденько, да, вийшло. У нас тепер уже 7. З некромантом. Емерик, як його там? Так же, здається, звати.
You're asking for a favor as though nothing's happened.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry. Didn't know you two were in the middle
Rook.
of...
Excellent. Come in. We could use a second sober voice.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
Deep breaths, Emmerich.
Quite right. I should be above this.
Above what? I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich. Tash, my name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a Death Mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make a move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
So what I'm hearing is Tosh isn't into terrifying dark magic.
It's not all terrifying.
And Emmerich would appreciate not being bullied and called names.
Ugh. Fine.
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tosh. Quite honestly, I didn't think you feared anything.
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this journey.
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
You two could still learn things together you'd never find out alone. Emmerich, you clearly find talking about dragons boring.
What? How? Who doesn't like dragons?
Aren't you curious why Tosh likes them as much as you like necromancy?
The question crossed my mind.
And maybe Emmerich could help demystify magic, Tosh.
Maybe he could share a little, so I know how to deal with walking corpses next time I'm in an old ruin.
I'd be happy to.
Thought you might be.
Тепер ми їх це уморили, і тепер вони більш лояльніше будуть один до одного відноситися. Добре. Так, ну, в принципі, так, ще я хотів перевірити, чи я ще там підшаманив з деякими налаштуваннями. Хочеться перевірити, чи все ж таки вони теж працюють. Зараз хвилинку.
We need that report Iridan was asking us.
I need an update on that last expedition.
I got a letter from Maevaris. She asked how you were doing
Ну,
after
я
your
понял,
talk.
коротше.
Good. Yeah. Tell her I'm good.
Я повисив дещо присіла. Ну, добре.
Maybe.
Добре тоді, друзі. Ну, я думаю, що на цьому цю частину проходження ми завершимо. Тому всім дякую за перегляд. Не забуваємо підписуватись, ставити лайки. І зараз у вас буде на екрані інші відео мого каналу. Тому обов'язково переходьте і насолоджуйтесь переглядом. Всім до скорого!